together you can call us the OMG. Sit back, relax, and sip your tea. We keep you company.
Welcome to our channel, OMGs. 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 OMGs, 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 OMGs.
Hello.
Hello everyone. How are you?
How are you doing, man?
How are you doing, man?
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
What's up?
How you doing?
What do you do, shall we? What are we talking about?
No idea. Let's give them finish first now. Yeah. Shout out to our new subscribers. Our subscriber base keeps growing. Slow and steady though, but yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ah.
Do you know what? I wanted to ask them to do something. I want you guys to ask us questions about ourselves so we can do a Q&A. That would be good. I think that would be nice. Because I think we said that we would do one and we haven't actually done one.
I'm facing you because of this phone. So if you are hearing any noise.
The breeze is nice though.
Yeah, well, it's a fun because that's why we've not been doing as much videos because everywhere is just hot because we've not been bringing lights.
Yeah, but look, it rained today, so I feel nice and cool.
It's sweating, cool, man.
Hello. So you guys, I feel like you should drop your questions that you have for us so we can do a Q&A in our next.
Because she doesn't have content again.
No, I do have. Talk about actually, I have things to talk about. It's just sometimes it's nice to hear from them and see what they want to talk about and ask them and answer questions.
What's the thing we are talking about today? So that they can jot things down and take things away.
Just
too funny is a superstar now. Everybody's saying this thing.
Sliced bread is not just white; it's brown. When it's brown, you have to make sure that you put it with cement. The cement is not lasting. Then what's the point?
There's nothing to think about in that. If you want to think about something, it would be like the cortical. You know where the cortical is usually light, beside the Lomi boson, in a Cindy forecast. Now, when you walk alongside the mountains, which is bereft of the fact that aeroplanes do not race beside horses. Do you know why? Because in life, everything is based in a basin, but not in a chemistry lab. Because when you try to mix salt with HCl and you now put suya pepper, there's a kind of ginger you get from it, but it doesn't mean that you should not go to church. Because during praise and worship, even a club dancer will not vote for the person that did not win the award. Think about it. Think. Your brain will not carry it now. They know you by now that you always hate. But people at home are already thinking about it. That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to have a deep breath after, not that shallow thing you talked about initially. You need to, in life, you need to be able to talk about. So what's the content? Oh yeah, what are we talking about?
Why you put me on the spot? I asked you, and why are you turning around?
I'm the one that's been coming up with everything.
No,
we've come up with one.
Really?
So
because you always reject my ideas. And
bring the idea today.
No, why should you always reject my ideas? What's the point?
So bring the idea today now.
Okay, let me show you.
What are you looking for? You are Googling.
I know. I'm not Googling. I'm not Googling.
What are you showing me?
I have a place where I write my ideas down.
So where's the idea?
Don't be cheeky.
Just think about something.
I can't right now. My mind is full of stuff.
You can start with what has been new. Just think of something. There's gist everywhere. What's been new about you? What's been happening?
What's the hot topics this week? What has been hot on?
That's what I'm saying. What's new with you? What have you been up to?
New with me?
Me.
I'm just doing the same thing that I do all the time.
What's that? Saving the world. Planning to take over the world.
One day at a time, saving the world. And I've just been mummy time. I'm actually tired. I've been extra tired these last few weeks. And I try not to be tired, but I think it's because I haven't been sleeping as much and I'm awake doing more stuff. Like I'm doing my certificate. I'm just doing one certificate, like there's nothing big. But it's taking a lot of my time. I'm reading. And I'm also trying to get back into reading books again. So I started an Instagram book club.
So you could have just said that when I said what's new with you. That is a good place to start from. It's a
Whatever.
nothing.
So, so I started this
Coming
Instagram
out
book
in
club.
a pitiful way. Just the normal mommy life, so that they'll be like, oh, you start know something new. The book club you are trying to open. That's that. Continue.
Yeah, so I started an Instagram book club. I haven't really. It's not really anything. It's just anyone that's interested in getting into reading or back into reading, or they're avid readers, that we can just share. You know, we could all read the same book. So currently, I'm reading Little Fires Everywhere. It's really good. Like I heard, I'd not even heard anything about the book. So uninterested.
What's that? I'm listening.
And I just I got it from this online book club. I got it from the online bookstore, and I just asked them to send me a list of books that they had, and that was what I picked out the name, and when I posted it on my Instagram story, everyone was like, oh, you know, not everyone, but people that knew about the book were like, oh, this is a really good book. They've had good things, and those that have read it, they're like, this book is fantastic. So I started reading it, and I'm loving it, and it's been a long time that I've started reading the book and actually finished it. So I haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting in good place. So I'm trying to. My Netflix level has gone down. My reading has gone up. I haven't actually watched any TV in the last 2 weeks. So I'm reading. I'm loving it, and I'm gone back to the point of when I used to read and I could just imagine what I'm reading. It's good times. So I wanted people to join me so that we have accountability, that we're all reading and we don't fall off. So 1 book a month. That's what I'm trying to work on.
Do you guys realize how she put full stops 3 different times, then she changed it to comma? The first time it sounded like she had finished, and she continued. But nice one, congrats on your book club. I'm so excited.
Would you like to join?
I'm excited for you. Doesn't mean I'm excited about it. Well, it's your thing.
But I
I'm
think we'll
excited for you.
join.
Like I don't have plenty things on my neck already. What is new with me?
And I don't.
Basically, did I say you don't? See the way they always come up. See the way. Is it?
But still a remark though.
Is it?
Because you know sometimes it can, when you make a statement, it can make it seem, it can be patronizing to the person.
No.
I know it can.
No, you are just.
I'm not taking it as anything. I'm not.
No, that's the view you decided to look at it from. You chose to start a book club. I'm happy for you.
Yeah,
I'm not. It doesn't mean you're not busy, but out of your busyness, you feel at least it's something you need to do, which you find worthy enough. But me, I say I have plenty of things on my neck. That means I find a lot of other things more important. And I already said it that I'm excited for you. I'm not excited about the book club. So is your excitement? Oh, you're looking like somebody that is drunk.
I'm so tired. I had like literally 3 hours of sleep.
Anyways, what is new with me?
Do you know why? Don't worry.
Continue.
I'm
It's not important now.
It's okay.
My side of the story is not important.
So I'm so sorry.
Who needs to know where am I? Continue.
You're cute. That's what you are.
I beg you.
You're cute. Mwah. He's the reason why I only had 3 hours sleep, by the way. But you know,
What does that mean?
just
No,
What's
like
the
you can't start something and not finish it now. What's that? Oh yeah, tell you wow. They will not be looking at me like, oh, I don't let you sleep. I'm only the one that sleeps. Explain yourself now.
yeah. Okay, he doesn't look tired, but I'm tired.
How? So explain. This is how you people. This is how.
Did you just explain?
S usually address in every.
Explain.
S usually address.
The
I did not
irony.
say that. No.
It's to explain.
You are hearing things.
He
Explain.
said, please.
I'm like, how?
If you didn't miss
it
it, you
happens
missed
to
it.
me. Wait,
Just
it happens to me a
explain.
lot. I want to say something. Like, I mingle words together. So I'm like, how? I wanted to say, then it came with the
Explain.
whatever.
You're cute.
Explain. How did I take your sleep?
Don't
Like,
worry, it's
no,
okay.
you can't leave it. So that. I wanted to say so that. So I'm like, so that.
Explain.
Whatever.
Okay.
Explain.
You're so
You are just.
handsome.
They will not be looking at me as if I'm maltreating you. You
so
say something halfway. You will not finish it. Anyways, what has been new? Don't touch my mic. Oh. What has been new with me? See the way you are all over me, and you're saying I'm the one depriving you of sleep. They won't know what you are putting me through.
Okay,
You'll not be
Andy.
coming out, turning me to one Kama Sutra Lord.
I didn't even say
Whatever.
it. See, you're just
Because
explaining.
you just said explain.
No, you said to explain.
Because you are trying to say I said explain.
Because you did.
I never did, but you are the one that, at least who first uttered it.
You did.
Who first
I was like,
uttered
did
it?
you say to explain? I wasn't even going to say nothing. But
Who even like who comes up with explain?
anyway, continue.
What has been new with me, Jerry? My band is finally open for business.
Didn't.
OMG live band. So yeah, I had a lot of things. I thought, I thought forward, I thought backward, I thought up and down. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I'm very happy for you, actually.
Why I've been really skeptical about it is I've been used to doing my things by myself. You get, I'm kind of a perfectionist. You get. And our rehearsal sessions have shown me that this thing is stressful. There's a lot of work involved. But it was so amazing. I posted with the rehearsal session on my page. You can go and check.
But
It was so amazing, boys. What I do personally is a lot of work, but at least I know my thought pattern, so I don't need to explain anything to myself. I know what I'm going to. Do you get?
I think this will help with your people skills a lot.
Yeah.
Not that you don't have. I think you have good.
I don't have people skills.
I think that because there's a reason why they
I
say
have client skills. I don't have people skills.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
It needs more than one person to push the dream forward, and I think as well you may have to reduce because you have this. It's perfectionism. It can be almost like it can almost be neurotic. Do you understand? If it's not, because it's like you have to it has to be the way you have envisioned it to be, but a part of it you have to allow them.
No, my perfectionism is not. My perfectionism is not about the way it's not like it has to be my way. But but whichever way it is, there's a best. Don't let me say best, but there's a close to best way for everything. You get, for example, this last rehearsal we did. Yeah, I brought up some songs and everything, and there were some suggestions from the members that made sense.
Okay.
But there is a way to go about that suggestion in the best possible way, like the best way possible. I won't come less than that. Do you understand? Now, that is not my idea. That is not. It's generally accepted. Do you get? For example, the way harmonies should sound in a particular song. There are different ways, but at least the harmony, there's a generally accepted level of different kind of harmony. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah.
But
yeah, you guys watch out for us. We have how many bookings already? We have a couple of bookings already. And I'm putting it out. Okay. Don't let me say that, Sha.
You do the dancer.
What? But because what I'm trying to say is because of it's an addition to me, and I know that over the months, over the years, I'll look back and I'll thank God that thank God I started this and everything. But how do I put this?
Let me interrupt you quickly.
I'm not going to go beneath a particular level. You get
Standards,
so in my standard, so it might come across in our pricing too. You get so.
Let me just clarify. I wasn't calling you neurotic. I said that sometimes if you're trying to attain a particular level, or because you're so used to working in a particular manner, it can almost be neurotic if you're not careful.
See, I didn't even say you. I didn't.
But I wanted to clarify that.
But see, I didn't even say anything about it because I don't even know what neurotic is. So after this, I'll Google it and I'll come and challenge you later. So yeah.
I love you so much.
You're welcome, baby. Nice one. Shout out, my nigga.
Peace out.
I love you too. So yeah, both of us are tired together today, Shabo. So I'm just going to be giving you these chilly vibes.
Chill vibes.
All right. So yeah, OMG live band. Watch out for us. We have a couple of bookings already. We thank God for that. And my guys are the best. God gave me the best of guys. Like these guys are superstars on their own. You get. We just have like the first few rehearsals. The only challenge we had was how to just bond together. But now we are bonding. Our bond is on point, man. As in.
That's wonderful.
Oh my God. My favorite, okay, don't let me, I don't have favorites.
Yeah.
I don't love them, but I really love the Awaya guitar guy. But it's not about mine.
I didn't even know the good that.
That thing for Sonia,
That's mad.
That thing is spiritual.
Oh, it's in the blood. When you hear it, it's like you're being called home. Like, come back.
Yeah. So call us for your events and everything. So you can call me the capacity of an MC or of a live band. Then if you have the money, you can combine both. So yeah.
Please make sure to put some music over this because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the music. I'm not hearing any music.
So as we don't have anything to say, okay, let's talk about this one again. In the last video, that video was so funny. Hope you people did not misunderstand because we've not even posted it before we started doing this one. So but they understand we're just sherepine. That's how it looks like when we argue. We argue a lot, but play argue. But we now fight serious fights once in a while. And we mentioned it that we had a fight before them. And this fight touched all our fight. This one touched me deepest so far.
Same here actually.
So far.
It touched me deepest.
As in, she said one thing to me. Oh my God.
I said what he hates. You saying?
It's like you said it intentionally because you know I hate it.
Yeah.
You said it intentionally.
I did. I'm sorry.
No.
No. It's just I acted out of anger and it was so wrong. It was really wrong. I'm so sorry. I know it pained you. I know you hate it. Because you I think you try your hardest to be anything but that. Like keeping me. I love you. You're so kind.
As in,
I called him. Should I tell them?
no.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, so what I wanted to bring out of the fight, Sha, is the foundation. I always talk like one deep married person like this. Anyway, I know anything, but I think just take it the way I'm saying it, but the foundation to the fact that no matter what, your fights will never break you, or your fights will make you stronger, and that you guys will always overcome the fight. The foundation to that is how deeply you guys care about each other. You get? Because that is, if you really care about each other, then if you care about the next person, then you catch, during the fight, you catch what the person is doing to get to you, because they are doing it to get to you because they care too, and they want you to see something in some certain way. You get? For example, what I'm not trying to say, I was so pissed. I did not want to talk to you. I told you I had nothing to say to you.
Me.
She came to me and I said, I don't have anything to say to you. That's the only thing I uttered, because she said, as in, like, if I talked, I would have said so. So I was just quiet throughout, and she doesn't like it when I'm quiet. But I said I had nothing to say to you. And that one pained her. Now, see what I'm saying? If she does not care about me, it won't pain her. My word will just come out like breeze, and it will just go, and it will just, you get, and the fight will just be elongating, whatever the English is. Then the things, what she did that touched me, but I was still pissed. But later, like it touched me during the fight still, but later I pointed it out, was the fact that when she said it, yeah, she was still angry. She went upstairs, then over a few minutes later, I know that she was already regretting it, and it was really showing in her actions. She was just so confused, just going around. She came to meet me, and she just continued as if nothing happened. But I wasn't going to let her have that. You get? She came to meet me in the studio. No, first I came upstairs, because thank God for my studio. So as I'm angry, I just went and started playing piano to just calm down my head. I was not even creative. I thought I would be able to produce something. Nothing came. I could not work. So I came upstairs, I met her. She was not like, what are you going to eat? Should I cook for you? In my mind, I'm like, are you all right? Are you not the one that just said that horrible thing to me right now? You get? But I didn't say anything. I just passed. She said, so you're not talking to me? Then she came to meet me in the studio, just trying to start conversation. What should I get you? Why are you not answering me? Why are you not talking to me? Different things. So you are not responding. You know what I told you about when you don't respond to me? If you respect me, at least you answer me. Oh, you are not answering, so you don't respect me.
So you had everything.
I had
her.
But it was so obvious that she was just so confused, and she don't. But you could have just come out and say sorry.
No, I wasn't confused actually.
But when I say confused, like you like you were trying to sort it out, but you didn't know. You were just trying to build a conversation. Like it was,
actually, I was actually still really angry, and I still felt like I was justified in my anger at that point. My anger,
saying all that.
Yeah, but it was that I didn't want it to be a thing of I am not doing what I'm supposed to do because, well, I'm not sure, because despite the fact that I'm angry with you, it doesn't mean I should stop showing that I care for you. Like it sounds funny, but like I'm learning that I can't hold, even no matter how angry I am, we'll still resolve the anger, and I'll feel bad if I withheld any kind of care.
That thing you just said is a key point. That's a key word for today, and that's what has supported my deep word I was trying to say, that the rootedness or whatever. When you say the fact that you are angry at me does not mean you should stop showing me you care about me. That was what I was saying about care. So the root is how deeply you care about the person. And me too, how I showed I care about you was the major thing that ran through my mind. But I'm like, no, I'm not about that. I'm not going to be doing. I'm not doing that. Like I should just grab my key and I should just drive off. That was what came to my head.
Drive where?
Just go and not come back till you have slept or something. But I'm like, nah.
That would have been really sad.
You get? I'm like, no, I won't. It won't be that deep. I will not get it to that deep. That's how other things will now start entering and crawling in. No. So that's that I care too. You get? So
I think it's sad me hearing you say it, but to be honest, there's times when I've just felt like, I could just.
And there are some people that do it is their own haven. You get? And it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. You get?
But to me, I think that it can be detrimental if like.
No. See, why I think why it even came across as somehow to me is we spend all our time at home except if we have things to do outside. So if I was somebody that goes to work, you are used to that. I'll obviously maybe drive out and everything, and it won't. But it will be just too weird, like me driving out, because we are usually in the house together. You will feel that, because the only time I go out, like you know what I'm going to do and everything. You get. So if it's like, okay, like I'm a 9 to 5 or I'm hardly at home and everything, yeah, definitely I'll drive out to go and get breeze. Or if I didn't have any other thing, people just try to find solace in what they try to find solace in and everything, you know. And to get my own thoughts right too and see what I did wrong, you get.
I think me going out that day helped. The following day.
So
helped.
it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. But if I now said, oh, I feel like going out to the beer parlor to go and drink or to go and smoke, and I don't do any of those things anyway. So it's not. So different strokes for different folks, you know. So it doesn't mean if you have a fight with your spouse, say you have a fight with your husband, and he goes out, it doesn't mean he doesn't care about you or anything. It just, different people need different, they have different ways of cooling down. But the basis of what I'm just trying to say is the guarantor to pull each other out during fight period. The guarantor to always see, you know, I've always said it, like the way to move up over fights is the fact that you look beyond the fight. You look in the future and you look like, okay, this fight is supposed to make you strong. At least you know what you're not going to do wrong the next time. Do you understand? So the guarantor of all that, the guarantor of trying to make things work and everything is how genuinely you care about this person, how much you truly love the person and everything you get.
But I think also as well for me is that when we have an argument, I'm reflective. I feel like especially when I feel like I have a right to be angry. I ask God to just kind of show me where I'm wrong, because I feel so right, like in my current state. So I just ask God that, you know, just if I'm wrong about how I'm feeling, if I'm wrong to feel this way, then just show me how I'm wrong. So going out that on the Sunday and talking to some other ladies and just talking, and it just came to me like the scripture that the woman, I can't remember, is it a sensible woman builds her house and a not so sensible one tears it down. I'm paraphrasing, but an angry woman tears it down. And I was thinking, I'm not an angry person. Yeah, obviously I can get angry, but that's not where I dwell. I don't dwell in my anger. Like I can be angry and frustrated about something, especially when I feel like I'm not being heard. And but in that moment, I just thought, like, and I, you know, thank God I was talking to my my girlfriends about it as well, 2 of them, and they're both married. They've both been married for longer, and I was just thinking how much that I don't know how our generation before used to do it, but I can't imagine being in a situation where I have no one to talk to, because like I don't know it all. Like I don't know. I'm still very young in this marriage state, and a marriage is a lot of work and it is challenging, and I always feel like it's important to have people to be able to talk to you about it. Like, so being able to talk to them, you know, and they can act as sounding boards for me, as in, okay, what you said was wrong, like, you know, you shouldn't have done that, and which they were, like, you know, and I thank God for them, because they were able to be upfront with me and just let me know that, okay, you shouldn't have said that. And they can also relate to it as well, that, okay, that happens, you know, this happens to me as well, and this is how I deal with it. This is the better way to deal with it, so that it doesn't turn into this. Because in reality, sometimes you just don't know how to deal with things, and sometimes, you know, you just say things, you don't mean to say it, but you can't take them back. So, yeah, it was a lot for me, and, you know, going out, I was able to kind of recalibrate, and when I came back, it was like, I apologized, and I was able to let go of the fact that I was angry, and my right to be angry I realized it wasn't important, basically. If I'm making sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, man. You did. Don't mind me.
Can you imagine?
Mind. You did. Anyways, so
That was boring you, right?
You weren't. Sha, God is good all the time. Still we move and we keep on moving by God's grace.
That's fine.
But red flags. If you are new, you are coming behind us. Red flags. Very sensitive times that you should really look out for when they just give birth to first start with. You understand? Husbands, you should extremely be sensitive at that time. As in, when your wife just give birth, self, like when they are breastfeeding, all those periods, just really, really be extremely sensitive. It's not going to be easy, but very sensitive.
Why did you say that?
It's sensitive now. It's not
You jumped on me. I was like, why? Why did you?
Because I don't like to lose line of my thoughts.
Okay,
You get before I finish, but I think I lost it already. But it was a sensitive period now, so it's not a sensitive period.
I think in your idea of sensitivity, maybe you're thinking the woman is feeling so many emotions, right?
No, just be sensitive without you help, like be extra helpful.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to that's what I'm trying to clarify. What do you mean by sensitive?
So what kind of sensitivity mean?
Sensitive can just be like, okay, just be, try to treat, I don't know, like talk to her, understand that, she's going through an emotional time and all that stuff. And sometimes it's not just about going through an emotional time. If like you're getting the support that you need, some people may react. You may not have any issues. Do you understand? There's not everybody that feels. Some people, they can come back from giving birth and they can continue as normal.
Should I say temperament? There was a difference when you just gave birth, yeah.
There was. For me, it was different because not everybody's the same. For me, it was different because I was frustrated.
No, I think. Why were you frustrated?
Because I was overwhelmed. I just had a C-section. I was in pain, and I was overwhelmed with having to look after the baby.
So that's what I'm going to. That my point is, it's just the duration that might be different, but everybody is definitely going to be overwhelmed, especially when it's your first time.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying. Like first timers, a baby just joined the lady's life, so she doesn't even know how to. She has no clue what to do yet. Do you understand? It's not even worse when she doesn't even really know. Maybe there's no parent or anything. You get even if they have parents, like. A whole human being is just part of her life. It's part of your life too, but take it or leave it. At that point, she's more involved than you. Do you understand? So yeah, there can be red flags there. Then I've forgotten the other red flags, but I want to put. But the last one I wanted to say is the one I think we have sailed through it. Or more potty training. Oh my Lord.
We're still in it, babe. We're still in it. We have not sailed through it. We're still in it.
Potty train. All these. So, the developmental stages of your child is going to affect you people. So you need to work out how to adapt to it very fast without affecting each other, infringing on each other, however you want to put it. Do you understand? You get so.
I think it's being united. It's presenting that united front. I think as well.
I'm sorry. Yeah, one other one I wanted to say is having a child self. The whole having a child self can be a red flag. You get because you have your way you want to deal with your child. If I can put it that way, and like different. Our story, for instance, both of us have two different views. So we just keep trying to find an equilibrium point. You understand?
It's not easy.
There was the first few. It was as in I see. Looking back now, our major fights have been
because of
family. You understand?
Yeah.
So
I think it's because another reason is because I'm rejecting how my parents raised me so much. So, like, I just want it to be completely different in a lot of aspects. Not because I don't believe they raised me well. I thank God they did a great job. But I just want to do things differently. I think, and I think that's what I try to tell you and try to let you know, because sometimes how you want to deal with her is reminiscent of what I grew up with, and I just don't want that, because a lot of issues that I felt, for me that I developed, and insecurities that I developed, was because of the way my parents handled me in certain situations, like.
But of all these things, one thing you should just get rid of is the I and just shift it to the we. You have to realize that this is my daughter too. You get
of course.
And I at the end of the day, I won't do anything that.
I know.
What I can tell you is I'm not even what I'm doing so far. The few things I'm trying to do in place, and especially when I keep my feet on the ground, is because I'm sure of things. And most times it's not even necessarily because of how I'm brought up. But I just have this instinctive, like, I have this connection with her. Like, there are some very even as when she was very young, there are just some things I was just very instinctive about. And those are the things I keep my leg on the ground for. And they just go. Like, I can't see a pit and let her go into the pit.
Of course, I know. So, and I think that, yes, I need to remove that fear from.
And that's part of what I'm saying, guys, you need to just be extra sensitive and everything. You get, because, as in, the women are extra protective of their children, because it's like their children is them. Yeah, we have to keep showing that it's us too. You understand?
of
Although
course.
all we did was donate, and they went through the remaining. We are equally involved. So it's a continuous race. It's a continuous battle. It's not exactly a battle, you get, but the natural phenomenon, the way I see it, is the child, the woman, at least from the early stages, it's the child is like the woman's egg, is our egg too. But they just see it as their egg so much because they went through a lot. It came out of them. You understand? This is a life you get. So, because it happens like that a lot. Like you see mother even protecting the daughter from the father. Like, and I don't even mean in terms of abuse, God forbid, you understand all those things. But just say, Omojen bomb we now. Do you understand? Do you get like so?
But for me, it's so funny because growing up, it was different for me. It was my dad that was protecting me from my mum. And for a long time, like when I was young,
but growing up from when you remember, you can't remember. Like a lot of these things, family might not remember.
Yeah, but
do you understand?
I can say from
because there are different levels.
Yes, of course.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I would say from when I was like 6.
Because I can say, except heartless moms, except moms that are very wicked.
Yeah.
Every mother, those baby stages, those cute baby stages, all those. She never start now. You get.
Let's not say heartless. Some moms.
No, some moms are heartless. I've seen. Some
but
moms are heartless.
Some are heartless, and some just don't know how to do. They don't know how to do,
some don't, but it doesn't erase the fact that some are heartless.
Yeah, of course.
They are heartless moms.
Yeah, there are heartless moms.
Talk about heartless moms. Start with a mom that will just go and drop her child. You know those. You get like. We shouldn't delve into it.
That one's it's a deeper level. And what I'm trying to tell you is like.
Or a mom that will sell her child out for rituals. There are moms like that. You get a mom that will use blade to cut her child and put pepper. There are moms like that. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So.
Again, but that's the thing. Because of the level of, because there's so many, like mental illness is one.
Okay.
Is one, and also because of the level of people that have postpartum. There's a lot of reasons. Okay. So let's not class it. Yeah. Let's not classify it. Yeah. Right. So yeah. So,
considering the fact that we didn't have anything to say today, I think we've said a lot.
We said more than enough.
So we should come and go and be going now. There should be another moment for today now. That video. What was I doing with Ferron? There was one video you took of me and Ferron. There's a video of me and Ferron.
Yeah, it's really cute actually.
Alright.
Guys.
And funny. Okay, watch the video first and I'll come back.
OMGs, OMGs.
Come on. We are the booty. Oh, we are the bag you are carrying is bigger than this. If I enter the bag, it will lift you up. I beg.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah. Okay. What I was going to say is, funny enough, in all of these things, overall, Fermi loves both of us. But overall, she loves, as in, I will finish fighting now, and it still means she will come back to. Do you understand?
You're almost going to say that she loves you more.
No, right? But don't let's go there, Sha. But she loves to play with me more. She loves my vibe. She feels me more. Let's put it that way,
Whatever.
She feels me more.
See,
when we went to drop her in school, you went all the way to her door and she came to meet me. Oh, Daddy!
Whatever. Because she's used to you picking her up by herself. By yourself.
In the midnight when she calls you. Because she doesn't want to stress her dad. Anything stressful, she's like, let me stress mommy. But fun, let's have fun with daddy. Yeah, daddy shouldn't be stressed. So.
Whatever. It's my little bestie. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, don't be shy. Subscribe and comment below. Be part of our YouTube.
Hope we're adding to you guys. Because
you guys are adding to us.
Anything we do here, we don't make things up. We say them as they are. Although sometimes when we need to filter, we filter. You get, cause But and we decide what we want to put out because we can't put our own family life outside. You get, but whatever we put out, we are being 100% real. Yeah. So real here, real. Alright guys, have a look. I don't know. I was trying to do that 100%, that sign. Bye. Bye. Kiss me. Should we just finish crying? You are doing shakara again. You like kissing. OMGs,